This episode is brought to you by Shopify. Whether you're selling a little or a lot, Shopify helps you do your thing, however you cha-ching. From the launch your online shop stage, all the way to the we just hit 1 million orders stage. No matter what stage you're in, Shopify's there to help you grow. Sign up for a $1 per month trial period at shopify.com/special offer, all lowercase. That's shopify.com/special offer.
Last time on Lawful Stupid, we find our adventurers in a town by the name of Honeyrun, a place in the country of Avon. Oishin, a Winter Eladrin man, struggles to stay on his feet. Now in aid of 3 strangers to each other, could you introduce yourselves?
My character is called Axel of Rondo.
I will be playing Mac Floppy Ears.
Axel. It feels like the world pauses and smoky figure kind of appears, and you'll get a deep voice going, "That's the one."
I'm old and used up and I've failed twice.
Don't all heroes start somewhere?
Yes, stories have to have a beginning. It is my charge.
The last figure we have is Loxodon, Balfour Longtusk.
Oishin, he leans on the tree. He'll be like, "You 3 are welcome." And you'll kind of just see him fall through the door.
Yes, mother. I jumps through the portal.
I'll stumble through the door as well.
I don't say anything. I just go through.
Magic fuckery is afoot. This space feels dim and dark, but still enough light for you to be able to tell something's going on here. Upon the walls, you can see a relief. And Oishin, nowhere to be seen.
Why we're here at all if we're just to be locked in this room together?
Because Ocean's an asshole. Pretty straightforward, right?
I've only known him to be an upstanding character.
He loves puzzles, though. It's probably just like a fun game.
We've created our own death puzzle.
The room seems to shift, like you feel it move a little bit. A staircase comes up from the middle and starts going up round to the top. There's a relief of figures walking down, very reminiscent of the old ancient gods.
Wait a moment. I walk up the stairs backwards. It's as if you're walking on the moon, gentlemen.
I'm gonna just repeat what he did.
I walk up the stairs backwards.
In this new space, you can see like the rings of the tree on the floor. About a very large being, maybe about 10, 12 feet tall, dark black hair, raven colored, and very large fairy wings. About 6 sets lays on this chase, asleep.
Mac walks over and rustles him on the shoulder.
The ruckus is enough to get this fairy to open their eyes partway. Their eyes a dull purple color.
Cool. This is fucking Ocean. You owe me a fucking bird.
I need to address the elephant in the room. You're a fairy, but a giant fairy?
Yeah.
Do we bow? I don't know what to do right now.
No, you're my friend. You don't need to bow. Yes. I am a god. Yeah, and you guys are here in this giant tree room. The afternoon sun kind of like lighting up the place. It's really warm, really vibrant. The glowing greens of emerald kind of like throughout the place. Various baubles up in the tree. And the 3 of you stand in front of one of the ancient Fae gods. They're just kind of just sitting on a couch, struggling to sit back up, leaning very heavily.
I'm gonna go assist him. Like put the glass, the cup down that I was gonna make tea with, like move that to the side, and then like as swiftly as a Loxodon, because I'm a Loxodon, I'm gonna remind everyone for a while, in case you forget what I am. I'm a Loxodon named Balfour, and I'm gonna go over and help him like sit up in the bed.
Yeah. He'll happily take the assistance. He looks exhausted, but, you know, he's sitting there. His wings are kind of like frumpled back to the side, and his wings are kind of like almost monarch butterfly kind of style. Very iridescent and kind of sparkle just a bit, but not quite. You can definitely tell it's magical. It's neat looking.
Master Oi, What has happened to you?
Time. Lack of belief.
Okay. But you owe me a bird.
Yeah, I'll work on it. Can you find... He kind of like gestures up there, a bird. And he gestures to all the baubles up top.
It's not at all what I meant. But again, not the most important piece. Why the hell does a god leave wardens alone on a battlefield?
A good question.
To go take care of a bigger problem. And he'll like...
So it's just your pawns?
No. You didn't see it. The skeletons that you were all fighting, they were forming into one of those bone swarms. Can you roll me a history, Dwayne, so I can tell you how much you know about what this is?
Sick. My boy is definitely not known for history. But he did good in this class because he got a fucking 18.
Nice. So something briefly mentioned in your warden handbook, but not much known about it. More kind of like a spooky tale among wardens. But the idea is it's basically when you're fighting undead and the creatures don't get like a proper hit in, they start to amass together into a very large creature, and one that can usually take out multiple squadrons of wardens if you don't have enough people in on the action. And with all the undead you guys were fighting, it had a very high chance of forming because there were many there. And it is not something to take alone. And not something you guys would have been able to handle in that battle.
All right, we're done telling ghost stories. You're clearly a god, and now you're just making things up. If you're a god, I feel like you've got a little bit more juice than that, right?
He'll shake his head. No, I've been losing my magic after the Divine Wars. It hasn't been the same. No one believes. No one really cares, and it's hard to change the magic on how it works. And he'll like rub his face and kind of like try to be awake. It's not easy keeping the world all together.
We believe, don't we, guys?
No, not at all.
Max shrugs his shoulders.
No, whatever may be happening here with our mutual friend's divinity, I can assure you he is mortal in his faculties. He can be stumped by riddles. By the way, the truth. He can be stumped by riddles. He can. He's just as fallible as the next man. He couldn't have snapped his fingers to make your woes disappear. And if he could, well, I guess we'd all have questions.
The talent I had when the world was first born and due, but there's not enough magic to keep everything together. Which is why I'm asking for some aid.
I kind of feel like you took it.
Borrowing it, I'll give it back.
Do you need more?
I do not wish to take any more from you from what I've already have.
I don't think I have anything left to give.
He'll nod. I was like, no more. Just enough to get me to where I need to take you.
I want to do something kind.
Yeah.
I think this is a pretty Balfour move. He's gonna like as he's talking, reach into his bag and grab that. And now, let me just say this: I hope that I could get this back, but I'm gonna give him the dream catcher because it will allow him hopefully to have 1, good dreams, 2, to have to spend less time resting while him is tired. Mm-hmm. And so that's my hope, is that I will give this to him and say, I think that you could use this for a little while.
And he'll look at it. Well, this little tiny object in his big hands. I imagine it looks like one of those like little keychain.
Like you put on your back, like Pokemon things, kids put
like
in
his hand. Yeah. Like the little keychain size dream catchers in his hand. Like that's how big he looks it over.
I keep forgetting he's a giant.
He's a giant
really
right
big.
now. He's about 15 or 10 to 12 feet at the current moment. And he looks it over and he smiles. I think that'll work. Thank you. I'll give it back.
So you were just saying you're going to teleport us back to the Frostborn headquarters? Yeah?
I cannot. Teleportation is not within my skill range anymore.
Some god you are.
What I do need is your help to get to a secret place in the Emerald Forest, the enchanted glade of eternal dreams. It's a place where a few rare magical items are being held for safekeeping. I've been trying to find new god to take over the world, and it hasn't been going well.
I think Mac leans back against the wall. Have I ever heard of this Emerald Forest? Has Mac ever heard of this?
Yeah, the Emerald Forest. Give me one second.
So he knows this to be a storybook or a true place?
The Emerald Forest is a true place. It's on the map.
All right, fair enough.
It's
just making sure.
For you, the other boys, and our listeners, the Emerald Forest is a large emerald forest. Like it shines greens and also has other weirdly colored trees in there. It is a Fey world, so you have like bright magenta, purple, orange, neon green at times, just various colored of trees in this woods, and it's between the country of Avonlea and Oriel, like kind of in that border state, and it's known for like wild magic and wild creatures out in there, like kind of almost impossible things.
And why would we go there?
Magical items for the next god, for safekeeping. Keeps most people away from it.
Sure, but why would we go there?
Well, I need your aid to get there.
We will do this thing for you.
I think that Axel's going to kind of turn to Mac and kind of address this comment to him, but to the room. Yes, of course. What kind of man would deny a friend in need of aid?
Friend's a strong word. I have orders.
Orders.
Yeah, you're coming back. You've got to go talk to the wardens. You left your post. You got so many of us killed.
But surely they are searching for the man that helped you and not this great being.
I mean, our whole steez is like keeping off the shadows of the world. What's more hopeful? What could staunch these flames or stoke these flames more than a god showing up and saying sorry?
But look at his state. He's not fit to do anything. You would just punish him? Is there no forgiveness?
Okay, listen, I don't know what fucking tea you're drinking, my dude, but he got multiple of us killed.
Ocean, you enlisted in the Wardens of your own volition, yes?
He nods.
And you swore some oath or such to protect the realm and fight the darkness, and presumably follow the orders of your superiors, yes?
Yeah, God started it.
Yeah, so, God or no God, you have a duty. Wait, you started it? That should make you the boss. I don't...
He'll have many identities over the years.
That's a real your own dad situation.
Oh, so you re-enlisted as a grunt. That was a mistake.
I don't wish to lead everyone. That's not my job as a god. Been thrown out and casted out by the mortals upon this plane. Why, if they don't wish for me to be around, why impose that on them? Let them live their lives.
It's the same reason you pushed back on the darkness. The darkness doesn't want that, but we imposed our will upon them for the safety of others. You have this power, you have this responsibility.
I do not have the power no longer. I can barely fly.
Yeah, sure, but maybe if you go out there and do something nice, get some belief.
If I want to end up dead, certainly, sure.
Tomato, tomato. Dead or alive?
Just so I understand, you said we need to go get these magical artifacts.
Mm-hmm.
For the next god of this realm.
Mm-hmm.
So you found your replacement then?
I have yet to find them. This is the search.
Why the preparation then, I suppose?
I need aid and more able bodies to do such a thing.
I see.
Your liveliness helps, but it will only help for so long.
Okay, here's the deal. I go get you those artifacts, and then you march your happy ass back to Frostborn and answer for your crimes? Yes?
I can do what I can do.
You know, that feels like a real god maybe kind of bullshit. So, yes, no, maybe?
I can do what I can do.
Motherfucker. Alright.
I'm sure he would be willing to atone for his mistakes.
A small nod. It was no mistake venturing away from the wardens to take care of a problem, but I understand his point of view.
I agree with you, Almighty. I'm just trying to help this.
You don't have to call me Almighty.
I
Just
do.
Oishin.
You are amazing.
Just Oishin is fine.
Taken to this rather quickly.
Yeah, you signed up for this quick, my guy. What's your name?
Are you talking to like Devin's character
I'm talking
Balfour
to
the Loxodon,
Balfour.
who's an elephant in this game, but Balfour the Loxodon? I'm
No,
Balfour.
Balfour the rabbit.
Balfour. Wait, what?
You're going to confuse people who are trying to listen.
Yeah. So Balfour is the Loxodon you're talking to, and he says, "My name's Balfour."
And you? Motions to the old man.
Axel of Rondo.
Sure. Okay. My name's Mac. I guess we're going to go to get these ocean-damned artifacts.
He will chuckle at it and then start coughing. And just kind of seem amused by the unintended pun.
Okay. What other information do we need to know about these artifacts? What are we looking for specifically?
If I go along with you, after some rest, I can tell you all the things you need to know about it.
Sure.
There's a coin at the fountain.
Mm-hmm.
As well as a ribbon of power.
Okay, ribbon of power, yeah, okay.
And Abon forgot what the other object is, but there is a third object.
There's a third
And
one.
then a third object of immense, unimaginable power.
Only to be revealed in the hour of need.
I'm so tired I can't think of the third thing, but I'm sure that when I have the other two, I will be reminded
Okay.
immediately.
Sure. We'll get that one last.
Pocket watch.
Yeah, solid.
Ah, God fucking.
It's a pocket.
But it's a big pocket watch.
See a theme here.
Well, I suppose we should rest here and then journey tomorrow when you're feeling up to it.
It would be appreciated.
Where do you keep your food?
Anything in here might be out of date.
A gracious host. Thank you so much.
Mac vomits up the acorn. I'm kidding. I gotta get this out of my system.
This acorn was spoiled.
Yep.
However, within the town, there's, I think, a restaurant ran by Lottie, and she's a very excellent chef.
Well, gentlemen, experience the local cuisine.
Is there a way out of here? Because, like, we go downstairs, there's no door.
There'll be a door now.
I fucking hate everything about this. I just want everyone to know. And he goes down the stairs.
Patience. Work on patience first. And then I'll follow.
Where the hell is this door?
When you get downstairs, you'll see that it's towards the south.
Motherfucker. Storms out the door.
South-ass door. Fucking
Yeah.
South-ass door.
And you kind of like phase right through it. Right, like the same way you kind of entered in.
Mac hates everything about this.
It opens and closes for me like a normal door, because fuck you.
Fuck! I hate this guy.
Balfour, before you go, Oishin will look at you and kind of like produce from some unknown pocket a couple gold coins.
The prison pocket?
You do not help me when you do that, Abon. You do not help me when you do say things like that.
Sometimes it's purposeful. You're welcome. And I'll hand you a couple of gold coins. That should be enough for food. If you guys need to resupply, I might have a few things, or he'll like look up to the ceiling, a few extra coins around.
I'll look up too, and I'll kind of like grab them with my trunk. How many more can I grab?
Hoover vacuums, coins.
Yeah, you'll be able to
The
get.
elephant, the elephants, the coins.
We're elephunded.
That Laxodon laps them up.
You've now got coin rot in your trunk. So serious disease.
Again?
Metal with
We
your
told you to quit doing that.
All right,
Okay.
you got 6 gold coins
Wow.
and 18 silver ones.
Well, let me
We're
go.
rich forever. We retire.
You can
Forever,
find
I love Atlanta. Hold
two coppers.
on. Wait, you said 6, 10, and 2?
No, 18.
18 silvers
18 silvers. 6 gold.
and 2 copper.
2 coppers.
Doing it. How many electrum?
Not one to be found.
They don't exist anymore.
5 electrum.
Oh gosh, never
Now you have to deal with it. That's your curse.
Yeah, that's your curse.
I will find an exchange rate online.
You need to leave that electrum as a tip.
I've got this electrum, but nobody accepts it.
You leave that electrum as a tip at Sally's bar.
They're like, what is this foreign currency?
And I'll say to him, Master Oi, I believe in you, and I will make the others believe too.
He chuckles. You do not need to make them believe. Being a friend is just enough.
I will be the best friend. One they can believe in.
He'll nod.
And believe in you.
He'll give you a pat on the back. There's a reason why you're my cleric.
As Shane would say, heck yeah.
And I imagine you make your way downstairs.
I do. What kind of door do I get? What kind of door am I heading out of here?
Same door as the other two.
Wait, they can't be because there were 2 different doors.
No, I was lying and doing a
it's all
joke.
poof doors. Gotcha. Okay.
Not everything is a bacon bit.
I will. Yeah, I'll leave. I exit that south door.
Fucking south ass door.
Yeah. When you
South-ass
come out
door.
into the town, the 3 of you, or I guess out of the tree, you can see the town a little bit off the ways, maybe like a 200-foot walk, no problem. Like the majority of buildings are over there. And it's kind of easy to tell which ones are homes versus which ones are places of business. You guys heading straight to the inn?
Yes.
Yeah. As you walk the street, you'll see a little sign, and it's a wooden sign off the side of the building, and it's got like nuts and bolts and some springs, and it's called the Doohickey Inn. And you'll enter inside, and it seems kind of busy. There's the rough and bump of various kind of injured soldiers, but enough to still be walking or at least on their feet. They have wraps and bandages and things. But they're a little bit of a ruckus in this mid-afternoon crowd, in the sense of like they're happily talking and drinking and things of that nature. There seems to be a little blonde fairy working the tables, cleaning, kind of silent, and a gnome working the bar. She's got like little stands available for shorter folk on the opposite side. So if you can't hop up on the bar, there's at least a step for you to get up there.
Hey, it's Kaylee Cuoco for Priceline. Ready to go to your happy place for a happy price? Well, why didn't you say so? Just download the Priceline app right now and save up to 60% on hotels. So whether it's Cousin Kevin's Kazoo Concert in Kansas City, go Kevin, or Becky's Bachelorette Bash in Bermuda, you never have to miss a trip ever again. So download the Priceline app today. Your savings are waiting.
Go to your happy place for a happy price. Go to your happy price, Priceline.
I know that, well, maybe they get there first, actually, so I'd probably be maybe trailing behind them if they had left without me.
I would have waited for you to catch up.
Okay.
Mac wouldn't have. Mac's first in the doors.
Mac would not have. Okay, go ahead, Mac, do your thing.
Is this a mixed inn? Are they like different? Like, obviously we talk about fairies, but how much is my rabbit ass gonna stand out?
Because how far over you lean?
Not too much.
Okay, cool.
Like you have a mix of humans and orcs and shifters
so it's
in
blended.
here. Like
right.
it's blended crowd. Like, you don't have to worry
all
too
right.
much.
Everybody's cool except the fairies. Got it. All right, I go to the bar. And I flag down the gnome. Sir.
Lady.
Ma'am. Ma'am. Sir. Barkeep.
What can I do for you, sugar?
Oh. I just needed drink and food.
Yeah, sure. We known for our honey products. You interested in some meat or our spicy honey chicken wings?
Yes, both of those are great. I'll have those.
Excellent. I'll get you for you.
Perfect.
Few silver, all right?
Sure. He places 3 silver down onto the bar.
Man, mighty kind of you, sir. Thank you. And you'll see her go busy.
I don't know. He just waits for his drink.
And then maybe we arrive a little bit later.
Okay, and if I'm there, then what I do is, as I come in, do I see the fairy right away? Like, what's the fairy doing?
The fairy's working. She looks like she's scrubbing the tables, getting plates and things. Basically busboy work.
I will go over to her specifically and say, excuse me.
Oh, hi, hello.
Hello, my name is Balfour, the Loxodon. That's just for our fans. I'm Balfour. What is your name?
Oh, it is Daisy.
Hello, Daisy. I am in need of services. Don't like that. Change that. I need to get a message to a friend.
You could talk to my lady, and she'll point over to the bar. She knows more about other things. What kind of message do you need?
I have a fairy friend in another town that I need to check on.
Oh. Yeah, no, my lady would be able to help you with that. I don't really communicate with other fairies outside the town.
Oh. Well, that is very sad. I would like to give you some money for your time. Here is an electrum. Thank you.
Thank you. She'll, hold the object and kind of, not sure what to do with it, and it's kind of, a lot of her person, so, fits the entirety of her apron pocket.
Perfect. And then, do I see Mac over? Mac's over at the bar, right?
Mm-hmm.
I'll go get a seat next to Mac.
I've found us a table. I'm sitting there with 2 empty seats with mugs in front.
I just walk past you as you're sitting there waiting.
Oh boy. Can't wait to get to know my new friends.
But I want to say, excuse me to the barkeep. I don't know if they're talking to Mac.
Oh, yeah, darling. She'll, pass out the drink Mac had ordered.
I am looking to get a message to another town. And heard you might be able to assist me.
Oh, yeah, darling. The post office is right down the street.
Oh. So then they can help me.
Most certainly, sir.
Great. Well, until then, I'll have a peanut butter ale.
We don't have that many of those here. I do have...
We've only got 3 and we're saving them for a special occasion.
You're not the only Loxodon in town.
Most of our products here in town are based off of our honey made locally. So I got a lot of meat of sorts and some wines, as well as some of our meals are based off of it too, though we do have a few regular stews in store for folk who don't particularly like the honey or those allergic.
What do you have that is vegetarian?
Salads.
Fair. Got me. Zinged. I would like peanut salad, please.
Yeah. We'll go fix something right up for you, sir.
I demand you give me peanuts.
And you can hold the salad. Just give me the peanuts.
Give me a pile of peanuts. The easiest thing that the Loxodon can carry around to feed himself.
What do you have? Ale?
Just
I'll take a
needs to
peanut
bang
ale. What do you got? Salads? I'll take a peanut salad.
Would you like a honey roasted peanut?
What do you got? Steaks?
Sounds
I'll
terrible.
Take a
Just
peanut
give me the
steak.
salad. Hold
Gotcha,
the honey.
sir.
I like it just straight up on the rocks. Peanut on the rocks. No
the
twist.
rocks, other peanuts. Rocks is like
Older
peanuts with
peanuts.
shell on.
just refrigerated peanuts.
He's just
Yeah.
using the rocks to break them open.
Yeah, no, she'll go get all the. It'll be a couple silver. Actually, for your peanuts, this is going to be about a handful of coppers.
I thought I was supposed to say Electrum.
Well, when you say handful, is there a specific number that you have in mind?
Half a silver.
How do I split a silver? Hold on 1 second.
You go for 5 copper and let's move on.
I've got good. I hate that I've done this to myself. Okay.
Yeah, she'll go to get everything for you.
Okay.
And 2 of you at a bar, 1 of at a table.
I think I would move over to the table.
Oh no, my friends are joining me later. They just went to go get drinks.
No, I'm sorry. I'm saving this one for someone.
No, that's to other
can't
people,
have-
not you. Mac waits for his food.
Yeah, not too much longer. She'll come out with it. Smells heavenly.
Once he has his food and drink, he'll go sit with the old guy.
Same.
Oh hello. So good to see you.
Are these chairs or benches that's important?
They're chairs.
Okay, good.
They're more rounded tables. Yeah.
I'm just worried about which side that Balfour sits on if it's like picnic table situation.
There are a few tables like that, but the majority of them are rounded.
All right.
Well, maybe
Okay, so what's your stories here? Because I don't like him.
that's what I was gonna ask. We're so on the same page, you and I. Good.
Yeah, you're into books. Got it. Can see the ink.
No, yes, well, yes. Yes, that's mostly what I do. You know, Oishin?
Yeah.
We've been corresponding for the last 50 years.
But how did you meet? Like what? Like why pen pals?
Well, he had a very significant impact on my life once. He guided me up a mountain both physically and spiritually.
Okay.
He saved me from a mountain, physically.
Yes, we all have cool mountain stories with Oishin. What's your story? What
What's your
cool
mountain
things did you
story?
guys do on a mountain?
Oh yeah, he abandoned all of the wardens and let us get slaughtered by an undead army. It was on a mountain, to be fair.
Mountain of bodies.
Wow. That...
Yeah, a lot of backs were broken.
Would you say that now you're all kind of fucked up about that?
I'm not happy about it. My orders are to bring that. Well, I guess he's a ward now. Bring him back. Them back.
Well, what else? You got any family, or...?
No, I'm pretty much a warden. That's my thing.
Ah,
I've
yes.
been doing that for a long time.
You see, he's making notes about the things that you're saying.
Good.
Okay. And what rank are you in the Wardens? Are you...
I'm a torch.
Oh, you're a torch. You're a leader of men.
No,
Oh, no.
no, we're soldiers.
Oh, okay. So you're kind of just in the mud there.
No, I mean, some of us lead like squads, but no, we don't.
But not you.
I chose
okay.
to stay in the front lines
You're a bit of a loner then.
to do the actual work.
Ah, a loner. And okay, good. Cool. Tell me more about you specifically.
I had a cool bird. No.
I love cool birds. Have you met Titania? She lives in my hair.
That's a good place for a bird. I am a warden, and I've chosen to spend the majority of my life defending this world. And I wanted to be on the front lines, fighting, training the coppers as they come through.
Ah, yes.
Yes.
And following orders is what I do. So, I guess I'm going to jump through some fucking hoops.
But you think for yourself when the time calls for it, right? You're capable of critical, independent thinking, right?
Of course, that's why I'm about to do this bullshit quest, so I can get this fucker back.
Good.
Also, I couldn't take him now that he's a god.
And you see him put away his journal. And what about you, Balfour?
What would you like to know?
Oh, tell me everything. Oh, as little as you care to tell.
When I was first born. I am a paladin. A worshiper of, well, I wouldn't say worshiper. That's frowned upon nowadays. A follower of the Echoes. A group of people who very much want to care for those who can't care for themselves. And I seek to do that by goodwill and providing support and protection when I have to. Though I would tell you I may not be the best adventuring partner. I don't believe in attacking first. I will defend you to my death, but I will not defend myself.
Well, we're not on, we haven't been charged with going to slay an army or turn the tides of some great battle. We're not out fighting dragons. We're just going to get some magical items in a nice forest, so.
Dangerous forest. Yeah.
Have you not heard of the things in the Emerald Forest?
Well, I've heard of certain things in the Emerald Forest. Probably.
You guys can make up whatever.
Well, on the bright side, they're not undead.
What role should I make, Abon?
Or can we make it up? Can we make it up? Make it up?
You can make it up. There's magical creatures in there. I can tell you a few if you want to roll for it. But
yeah, I want to roll to know one that just haunts my nightmares. Maybe I should have kept the Dreamcatcher.
For there, I think it's isn't it a nature check for intelligence on like what's
it could
in
be
an
nature
area?
or history, truthfully, because like they could learn it in a book or have an understanding of nature, so it could be both. Truthfully, it's up to you,
Which one
DM.
do you think? No, I like it. Which one would you rather prefer, Devin? Would you like to be from a book or would you like to be knowing nature?
I want to think I saw it, so maybe nature. I was there.
Yeah, nature. Then. Or history for memory.
Star Wars.
Yeah, I mean, yes, that makes sense too. Either way, the roll for me doesn't matter. Still a flat, and that is it's a 10.
Spooky creatures that might come to mind with a 10. It's very rare to see this one in particular. You think maybe you saw it at the corner of your eye one night while you're out and about, and it'd be very reminiscent of a horse, but it seemed to be the mane and its tail on fire, and where it stepped it kind of left scorching footprints, but it was only ever so brief, and the whinny it neighed, it was something that kind of scarred you down deep in your soul.
Have you not heard of the Dreadfire Equus? It stomps around the forest, simply waiting for the next meal to devour. Its flames dancing around on its mane and its feet, leaving footprints in the mud, letting you know it's there. These things do not walk around just to be cute. They will kill us.
My boy, they're incredibly rare. More people are killed each year by cattle. Truly.
That makes sense statistically.
But they exist. Still, I will protect you from a Dreadfire Equus, but it will just kill me.
Oh,
Good to
well, I
know.
look forward to your death.
I do not. Therefore, I would hope that you would fight for me.
You're quite a large shield. I'll take it. Axel, what's your deal? This guy loves God. I hate the evil things.
You are very old.
I've been a tutor, I've been a scribe, I've been a wanderer, an adventurer. My ward, Wilf, he's gotten into the printing business. We're all very proud of him. What else would you like to know?
Well, we're going to this dangerous place, and let me just do some quick math. Pacifist, old guy. So, just checking the skill set here. Magic?
Well, okay, I guess if I'm judging my company with a very kind, gentle Luxodon man who seems to take an interest in the people around him, or the spoiled brat with the pointy knives and the cut first, ask questions later attitude, yes, I'm skilled in some arcane methods. I'm slightly diminished now, as we all are.
Of course. You're half right there.
My turn. I am sitting with a very wise and intelligent individual, full of wisdom, and looks like a lot of education and know-how. And then additionally...
There's an old guy.
That was an old friend. Fuck you guys. I'm taking my bin gain, I'm leaving.
Smells like menthol here.
And it's Gilfino going to be very sore from the journey, but I won't share.
And also, a very quick, literally quick, courageous, brave, and strong rabbit friend who I would certainly protect in battle, and I know would be more than capable. So it looks like we're a good team.
I'd agree with that.
A capable lot.
As you guys talk and things, you kind of hear in the background there's a lot of rowdy tavern behavior, right? Like loud talking, happy, whatever. And walking by you, there's like this very nice floral perfumey smell. A pink tiefling that kind of has like glittery skin. Her hair kind of wavy, and she's kind of wearing a little bit of a skimpy outfit, but she comes on to the stage up in the tavern, and she starts performing a number, playing her flute while also kind of like dancing along to it. Her outfit very reminiscent of the style of Oriel. Thin fabrics, lots of string. And the soldier folk in here get all rowdy and excited. There's actually a bard on stage. And could you remind me your passive perceptions, please?
17.
Oh, shit.
I got big ears, baby.
Mine's 11.
Mm-hmm.
My passive perception is an 11 as well.
Cool. Mac, you'll notice at first, before the other two, Balfour and Axel, you'll hear the more major part of the statement in a second. But first, Mac, you'll hear someone kind of like teasing the little fairy. A lot of playful, mean words kind of be thrown at him. And then just kind of like you hear a clattering of silverware and glasses, and you'll be like, hear those guys over there? They said your god, it kind of still is around. I know, I think they're a little deep in their cups, but so, you would want to hope something better for yourself. And he's kind of like pushed the little fairy aside.
Oh, hell no.
And you two would... Mm-hmm.
Max stands up, walks over, like quickly, and puts himself between all these soldiers and this fairy. Excuse me? I believe you owe... Male, female?
Sir.
I believe you owe this.
Sorry, the
gentleman-
fairy is a girl.
Yes.
Sorry, the fairy is a girl. The guy you're talking to is a guy.
Sir, I believe you owe this young lady, potentially, an apology.
And that's where we're going to end our episode.
Hell yeah. You're going to put me in a world of slaves and just let me watch it?
Yeah.
Can't do
Yeah,
that.
you guys are meant to be heroes. Speaking of heroes, Chainsaw.
Yeah, it's always a great idea to, after you've sat down with your friends, you pretend to be a hero for a little while, you feel all warm and fuzzy because you saved a bunch of people from slavery, and you think to yourselves, man, I sure wish I could feel like this all the time. Well, you can. You can feel like a hero in your life by rolling with us to try to make the world a better, brighter place for all the heroes out there. This month is May, and so we are going to be rolling in support of Child's Play. It's a really, really, really great organization. They put games in the hands of kids in the most. And yeah, it's just a really, really cool organization that we love to support. So we hope you will join us in rolling. And we rolled a 12.
Yeah,
12.
Hooray! Hooray for us. Hooray for them.
Hey everybody, I want to invite you to come on into our Discord, and I'm gonna do the bit at the end. It's been too long at the end of this one. But Discord's where everything's happening. Granted, there are a ton of channels we have in a Discord, and you might think, wow, this place is really unorganized. But you're wrong. You've been around long enough, you know that there's some channels that are for you, and there's some channels that are not for you. And you can block those, like the not safe for work that I don't look at, even though every day somebody's been tagging me in there. Stop it. But if you want to join our Discord, you can do so by going to discord.lawfulstupid.org and joining there. And if that's broken because I was wrong, you can always go out to our website, lawfulstupid.org, and find all of our links for characters, art that has been done, hopefully some new art that will be done. But yeah, so come and join our Discord.
We'll be waiting for
We're waiting for you.
Oh, man, shaking off the shackles.
All right. Last but not least, our hopes, stars, and wishes.
My stars go to Shane for starting his characters like whole steez. I love it, and I'm excited about it.
My stars go to Abon for the character voice that she did for the proprietor of the bar that we are currently in.
Oh.
I love silly voices for my DM. That's my favorite.
I think my stars also go to Shane because I think for the first time we sat down and kind of introduced like our characters' things, and we're not all like agreeing right now, which is cool to see some of that. We don't usually get that part out of it. Thanks, Shane.
You're welcome.
No, I'm going to star my players. I really liked it. You guys all come from different places with different things happening, and the little bit of tension's kind of a nice, fresh
Kinda
change,
hot?
I think. Kind of hot.
Okay,
Just a little
sorry.
bit. Otherwise, my other star would go out to Devin. Your use of that magical item was pretty neat. That was not the intent of it, but you came up with a creative solution. So have a little small inspiration point from me.
Inspiration.
I really liked that creativity you had there.
You know, what I like is that it puts a sun, like a rising sun.
Yeah, I'm going to give another star to Abon for giving out inspiration, which is a fun thing for DMs to do.
You know, I'm going to give Shane a star for giving Abon a star.
You know what? I'm going to give a star to Dwayne for not making this bit go on too long by not throwing his voice on top of this mess.
I'm taking my star from Shane for ending the bit.
What if we say our ending little bit and just tell everyone we love them?
We love you.
We love you.
So long.
Bye.